Hi, John Kuzma from EndZoneBlog.com, and I want to talk about Trent Williams and why he's pushing his way out of Washington. Apparently, Trent Williams is very unhappy with how the Redskins handled one of his injuries, and that is really causing some friction between him and the organization. It feels like Trent Williams is really upset about just wasting so much of his time with this team. You know, he's been to 7 Pro Bowls. He's already 30 years old. You know, he was a top 5 draft pick. I think he was taken fourth overall out of Oklahoma back in 2010. So he's had all this success in this league. And yeah, the Redskins gave him a 5-year, almost $70 million contract. But at the end of the day, these guys want to win. And yeah, Trent Williams is saying, well, it's because of a medical injury and how you handle things. But Trent Williams is probably frustrated with the situation. He probably feels like he's given everything he could to this organization. And, you know, Washington really hasn't been able to make anything happen. They're usually near the bottom of the NFC East. They're a team that traditionally struggles. And even though they got Dwayne Haskins and they got Montez Sweat, and they're in a better position than they've been in a while because they've made some good moves and they have some momentum, Trent Williams just wants to go play somewhere else. And this is the last thing that the Redskins can afford, because they're sitting there thinking, you know, we finally had a good draft. We're starting to get our ducks in a row. We need Trent Williams not only to help us put a winning team on the field, you know, in the future, but also to protect Dwayne Haskins, who is their top pick in the draft, who has the potential to be one of the best quarterbacks in this entire draft. So, Washington wants to keep him. Jay Gruden's been adamant that they want to smooth things over. But if you're Trent Williams, you're believing that the grass is greener. And I mean, at this point, he's been there for all that time. They haven't done enough. They had that one good year with, you know, Kirk Cousins. But you know, if you're Williams, you want to go somewhere else, experience something new. You know, I can't really blame him. I really do like when players stay in one location for their entire career. For me, I appreciate that loyalty. But Trent Williams has done everything and then some for the Washington Redskins. For whatever reason, it hasn't worked out. And like I said, they want to keep him, but maybe it's time to move on and go their separate ways. If a player doesn't want to be there, is it good for morale to keep him? Probably not. So keep an eye on the situation, because the two sides could be heading their separate ways. I'm John Kuzma. Check out EndZoneBlog.com.